My sister and I once
Appreciated if you'd... Our little girl... I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing... Been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the god. Thank you. Those boots aren't worth the septims I do pay them. I'm not giving them coin I could give to good Nord workers. They don't... I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
Get him! I'm not going there. Stop! Head!
Damn boot lover.
12 seconds. Don't let him get away with this.
I yield. By the honor of Clan Shattershield, the Argonians will be paid as much as any other worker.
Be on the lookout. The
Sure.
butcher could be
What can I do
around
for
any
you?
corner.
You must be a Stormcloak through and through to request that one.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
We drink to our
After
youth,
what happened
to the
us.
days come and
I'm
gone.
worried about my own safety.
Age of oppression is now
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
We'll drive out the Empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Yes?
All hail to Ulfric! You are... High King, in your great honor we drink and we sing.
name's
We're the
Nils.
children of
I'm the cook of the
Skyrim,
Campfire
horses
Hall.
all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I own hut. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I
This
regret
land
not
is
following in the
ours,
footsteps
and we'll
of
see
my
it wiped
ancestors.
clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
How can Elda... You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
The townsfolk call me captain because I...
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with... It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. All right, then.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? That's just what Ulfric wants you to think. If that's what you really believe, then you're a fool. Never had much patience for fools, myself. What do you... Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed? A group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan? No troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
What is it, Argonian?
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across
We've
the
intercepted
land.
couriers.
Only the
Solid.
foolish or the courageous
The Empire's
approach a
putting
Jarl
great
without
deal of
summons.
pressure on White
Do I
Rock.
know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Speak with Galmar. He'll... Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March.
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us.
Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom.
Damn faithless Imperials.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me...
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the
fates of men.
If you have any new... Grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion
criminals
from time
for
to time.
wanting to rule themselves.
Terrible shame what happened to those women.
All the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Speak with Galmar. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We'll wrest it from them soon enough. We must. Its central position is key.
What do you need?
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the best. I bet.
Of course, working for Bolfrida isn't my first choice. But what else
Oh,
can
thank
a
you.
Dunmer do?
Divines bless your kind heart. Until next time. Good to see. I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
What's he jigging around in there for?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament? Trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine. Then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child. Wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. When Grimbar... yes. It is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Safe travels. Ever tried taking care of children?
Guard my...
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind. I had trouble breathing. Don't have any trouble drinking.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
I once killed 6 men single-handed. I'll rescue my brothers in arms from ambush by an Imperial patrol. Not too...
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm.
Do you know my father? He's really important. His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever.
Yes, so on?
Got no time for a Nord who thinks he's better than everyone else. Keep walking. I told you I've got no patience for fools. Keep walking. There's no glory in war. You're mine! Enough!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family Warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all.
What is it, Argonian?
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. The divine smile on a charitable soul. Get away from me.
No lollygagging. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. I hope the wind... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine... smile on a charitable soul. Keep your hands to yourself. What do you think you're doing? Weren't expecting that. That's all you got.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
You a dark elf lover? Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from. I said 100 gold. Damn broke elves and damn broke elf lovers. I once killed 6 men, single-handed, while rescuing my brothers in arms from ambush by an Imperial patrol.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other. It's for sale if you got the coin. Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
starting to get too old to work all day. But hopefully Master Halalu will let me slow down a bit. Well, every now and then, better to work in the cold than the heat, I say. Though some sun would be nice.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Yeah!
first revolt by Mavis Sidon are told me that Burr brothers won't. She wouldn't be sisters to the king. Wayrest remains would keep her alliance, but her brother easily lost and has fled. His mother's back. Moral, marry me, lady. Lancet took a long, slow drag off the Brooklyn and blew out dragon's breath, so the scent of blossoms. Perfume guide the chambers, you will make very poor of eyes. I have spent time romancing the king of Claudius, or Polonius instead, which royal husbands of the queen, Margaret. Rule knew better than but his lady vanity by the mere suggestion that the king of the first hold might have come loved his Dwemer queen instead of being gave her a few minutes to pause and look from her balcony over the high cliffs placed on the ancient capital of the moons. Shan, and like the crystals on the deep sapphires water of the Alphabet Sea will ever spring here, and well understood why she would prefer the throne lands in the cloudest. Finally spoke the people with you, my lady. They do not relish the idea. Remains dark elves have been ruled kingdoms where it's been gone. I wonder, she said calmly, I wonder that as the king would not give up his queen. I want an alliance where she would give herself up and fear all those first holds who may dislike the Dwemer influence. Or this is a tricky question, my lady, asked Neil, asked Raoul. Travel monkeys, of course, their credo has been for pure year bloodline. Somerset's and among the royal families but my lady, very weak alliances. I know, said Gladys. We take up looks again, thoughtfully, and smiled creepily across her face. Morgan has been seen. It's the no power she would have. Exterminate altogether bad remains, not to stop her from all thy they do for the court folks. What is thy found themselves with a very powerful beneficiary? One intimidates knowledge, the court's first hold, the chief circumcombine of the king, and all gold to buy weapons that her fathers, the king Skywatcher, could not supply, well armed with it. The support of the country people, they would be formidable, nodded the king, but as your advisor, I must warn you, you'll make yourself a foe to the Queen of Margaret. You must play to win. She has been encumbered much of her mother's queen's her intelligence and spirit and vigilant vagrants. She will not know I'm her foe until it's too late. Shrug Gladys. Go to the troubled monastery and bring Friar Lima. We must strategize our plan for attack. plan of attack, for those remain advised growingly resentment in the countryside, from Pleasant, who called Margaret the Queen, the Black Queen, but it was nothing had not her, for his attention was on the pirates, on small islands off the coast called Laura. They have been badly bosun. This is a long one, guys. I think we might continue this later, but we'll just go ahead and take it. I mean, we'd be here for a couple hours. I'm horrible at reading, horrible at spelling. Honestly, it doesn't affect me that much. It just means I gotta fight twice as hard as the next guy. No excuses. I normally don't turn my mic on very often. I'll get better at it as time goes by, guys. Let's go see what's next. Guess I'll just go down this room. plan took a huge detour from going straight to Whiterun
Halt!
this time.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormwolf. Besides, Greymane would never make steel from the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Got more to...
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day. Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like those gray men.
I ain't. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Sure, whatever.
The gods in this city are all lazy.
If it's a lady you're looking for, there's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
Think you can go blade to blade? And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Why don't you come back when you actually have 100 gold? Good. Chat time's over.
Commander Caius. Walks around Dragon's Reach like
I
a
enjoy
clean
this
rooster.
work well in
I could do
honest
this job
gold for
blind.
honest work. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. The Companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Need something?
Battles in gold he had made.
Once I've made enough money trading with the... Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
I'd like to go there.
Farewell.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
What's up? I'm enjoying this. I guess most of the stuff's free and there's a salesman behind the counter.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
What do you think you're doing? How dare you?
What? Hungry, tired, or just... Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Until next time.
I'm a bard by...
Yes?
Want to hear it? Nord, keep walking, Softgut. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come. Never should have come here. Just a scratch. It's nothing.
Drive that snow back to the ground!
I will. Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls. You're someone who can get things done. Let's not waste any time. Let's get going. Fine. What? What? Will do. Will do. Will do. That it? We going? Lead the way. I'm still here. What do you need to take? Let's go.
I enjoy
You have
this work
committed
well
crimes
enough,
against
but I'm
Skyrim and her
ready to
people.
retire.
What
I've been
say
sick
you in
of
your
selling
defense?
Lindsay Solda. Anyway, what do you need?
Somebody help!
Please, someone do something.
Kill him. What do you want? Fight.
This is a road to Skyrim's astonishment times. This is a full sight. Ragnar the Red.
Come on in.
Neat weapon.
Just stoke the fire.
Not gonna
Take a
hurt
seat and
anybody,
get the
though,
cold
right?
out.
Yes?
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Need something?
What can I get you? I assume you saw the gift. It's part of the Temple of Kinnereth. The companions? In Jorvaskr? They recruit honest gold for honest work. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
What's up? Okay.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
Think you can go blade to blade with... And why not? 100 gold says I knock your... Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come... Well, well. Another maggot squashed beneath my boot. Damn you.
Yeah!
That's your best, huh? Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're someone who can get things done. Let's not waste any time. Let's get going. What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
Need something?
Hungry, tired, or... Take a look. I think I've got some mugs need
If you need
scrubbing.
more food... Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions. Mind your manners and pay your bills. and you'll always be welcome. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah?
I ain't done. Oh, thank you. Divine. Only if I can help. But damn. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Sure, whatever.
Hmm? Yes? If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. If there's nothing else, I have work to do.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of
Well
selling
met,
me
Traveler.
Solda.
What brings you to
Anyway, what
Whiterun?
do you need?
Ah, so it's gold you're after then. You need only ask about it. Plenty of folk in Whiterun with too much fat and gold to be bothered doing anything for themselves.
It's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and
Aye,
smashing of
that I
steel as
do.
the brave lass
Half
Matilda
all my
charged
life.
in full of zeal.
We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that there, That's a real problem. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda.
What can I get you?
She'll keep you swimming in meat.
Hungry, tired, or just
May
plain
your
thirsty?
sword be sharp.
Need anything
and your
else?
tongue
Just
sharp.
let me know.
Told of bold battles in gold he made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
If it's work you're looking for,
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to... It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Main's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say. Got a lot of steel to shake. Gods be praised.
My Eorland is the finest blacksmith in Skyrim.
Finest? Take a look. Good hunting.
Do you... Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
Trouble?
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Come, bits and baubles. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. You take care of yourself now.
You should try the venison. It's delicious.
I work with my mother.
Right,
sell fruits and
trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Hard work.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Good lady, all crafted by the great Eorland, himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for...
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
mister. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Bye.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
What would you have me do? Nothing?
My lord,
what's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this?
Come on then.
I
Jarl
serve
will
Jarl
want to speak to you
from
presently.
Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgrup when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit
you
to
were at
Dragon's Reach.
Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My
One
lord,
moment.
we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
I serve Jarl Balgrup as steward.
One of the new servants?
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl... Yeah, well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecourt.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and
Us against
vegetables.
the dragon?
It's fun
Is that
most
it?
days. The hard
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off the dragon by yourself.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons
weapon drawn. Some advice, friend. That armor won't offer much protection in a real fight.
Hey, watch it!
Hey! Watch it!
We've stopped. What is it?
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches, his weapon drawn.
Too lazy. Got horses that need shoot. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's hiding spot. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I can beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. I don't believe it. I guess you were right. Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Gosh, it is... Well, you've come to the right place. Bandits harassed the caravans, and a few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of them... One of them stole my moon. Be careful. I missed my amulet. Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to him. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim. Skyrim is filled. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to make a meal of us. I hope that you will come to do business with us today.
So many refuse. Take a look. May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold.
Now ain't this a surprise? Over here!
Yeah!
Damn!
That it? That your best?
Prepare to die!
That's your best, huh?
Just a... Your kind has no place here. Huh?
Go to the college, Dad said.
Kill him.
Use your smarts.
Talks to me like that again.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Poison his meat. See how he likes that. Huh? Gonna split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. No!
You won't get the best of... No!
Get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey.
What was that?
That the best you can do?
You'll be so much easier.
I'll show you a real fight.
You think I'm afraid of you?
I'll have your
Skyrim
head!
belongs to the Nords. Do your worst.
Give up while you still can. Can't wait to count out your coin.
Huh?